Okay, country people, just do your thing.
Okay, here you go.
All right.
Hello.
Hi, this is Bubby Gilreath
From Lone Wolf, Oklahoma.
from Lone Wolf, Oklahoma, retired cockfighter because cockfighting is not legal anymore in Oklahoma.
You gotta watch out for that.
And this is Christopher James, auto mechanic, retired country boy.
Yeah, we're neighbors. We're at the Crow Boys. We're the Crow Boys.
Yeah, they're the Crow Boys. He's from Crows. He works on motorcycles, lawnmowers, things like that, and cars.
I know him inside and out.
Knows him inside and out.
We're neighbors.
All right, now y'all just...
We get along so good that a sparrow landed on a hay bale one time while we was talking and just sat there and watched us. Yep. He never left. That's it. Ain't kidding either.
That's hilarious. What else can you tell me?
Chris James taught me how to sharpen a saw, and I cut firewood for a living now. Yeah. And you know what? The rattlesnakes around here, they're afraid of us. Yeah. Them rattlesnakes, they run, boy. I'm afraid of them too. I don't mess with rattlesnakes. We don't like
Hey, do you ever catch them for the Mangum Derby?
I caught one. I was going to catch him one year, and I broke my leg.
Ooh, wait, show that. Let me see that.
I got airboat. We sang in Menace, and I got an airboat up on my leg and broke my leg. And I'd borrowed a catcher from Scott Davis. And I seen a snake coming across the road about 6 foot long. I'll never forget that. You showed it to me. You put it in your barrel. Yeah, it was about 7 foot. And I caught that thing, and when I held it up, it went. It was shaking, and I was afraid to turn it loose. Yeah, it get your ass. I squeezed it, and I held it out. I climbed in the pickup, and I put it on the side of the pickup, and he was going spraying poison, no doubt. No, he was just wiggling and scratching the pickup, and I finally got out and put it in the back. They're mean. And he went up there and curled up, and I went to Chris's, and he's familiar with snakes. Yep. And Chris took 2 poles and slid them up under that thing and picked it up with them poles while it was curled up, and picked it up and carried it and put it in a 50-gallon drum. Yeah. It was big around as my wrist. Yeah. And it weighed 8 pounds. Yeah, we weighed it. When I sold it, it was 7 pounds. It'd been in there a day. It lost a pound.
Wow.
Sold it for $35.
At the Rattlesnake Derby?
To a game warden, and he took it to Rattlesnake. Oh yeah, the game warden. He probably got 50 or 60 out of it. You know? He's gotten several of them. He's stopped by daily. And they're scary. I never hunted in those. That's the last snake, first snake, and the last snake I ever caught.
And that wasn't even on purpose.
No, I caught him on purpose, but I didn't want no more of them. I thought, yeah, I'll let you go up there with my leg broke and fall down in the mess of them. You could, yeah, they kill you. Strong. Our snakes are strong. They climb up and down the mountains. They got prize winners down in Texas. Straight up. They got prize winners down in Texas, but they stay in cellars and eat rats, and they got no exercise. Our snakes knock your feet out from under you if they strike you. They're so strong. Boy, they are strong, too. Strong, fast. We got the Wichita Mountains. They snake around. I mean, they'll chase you. The Indians came here to stay in the Wichita Mountains to get out of the storms and out of the winter. It was a windbreaker for them. And they could get on top. Nobody could get to them. They protect themselves. I've gotten a sunburn.
That was before we had buffalo.
We had buffaloes come through here too.
Okay, because I know we got buffalo from New York.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we got buffalo. That's when, from my understanding, that's where our buffalo came from.
Well, they migrated
out at the refuge, but not necessarily the native buffalo.
May I put you on camera with that?
No.
Oh.
They migrated. Buffaloes migrated all across the North America for centuries.
So some of our buffalo are native to Oklahoma.
None of them are. There's none of the real ones are alive. None of them are alive.
Well, no, but their ancestors. I mean, their predecessors.
Yeah, they're ancestors, basically. They're related, but there's not a real buffalo. We got the buffalo and the longhorn.
But no cocks.
When the Civil War came, the Texans all abandoned the longhorns.
Oh.
They abandoned their herds, and they bred, and all the ones that couldn't have babies unassisted died. So they got a strong longevity. They live and they have their own babies. They're the best at getting rid of disease, best at finding food to take their horns and uproot food. The downfall was they was killing each other with those long horns, and they'd have to cut them off because they was killing so much
the farmers was losing money. They'd get into a fight, and one would kill the other, and it'd be over with. The meat would rot. Nobody'd get nothing out of it.
Oh.
So longhorns are not very desirable for making money. They got
Really?
to cut them.
We got longhorns around here. I've seen them.
Yeah, I know, but they're just kind of a nostalgic, you know.
Oh, no kidding.
They're not. You can make money off of them, I'm sure, but they don't grow them in big herds. Not with longhorns. They'd be out there stabbing each other.
We're country boys around here.
Yeah, y'all know. I know y'all
We
do.
hunt for deer with big pickups with grills on the front of them.
Yeah. We hunt for everything. And whatever we kill, we
This is
eat.
good.
We don't let it go to waste.
Okay, what about squirrel fricassee? You taught me how to make
Oh
that.
my God, I'm already salivating.
Would you like to give my friends in New York City a recipe for
I
squirrel
love
fricassee?
squirrels.
Can they make it with rat? There's a lot of rats in New York
I
City.
ain't never tried that.
Well, they're city rats, so
Well,
they're...
if I got stuck in New York City, I think I'd be trying rat. We'll give it a whirl and see what happens.
they're pretty big,
Not me.
and they got plenty of them.
I go ramen noodles before I go rat.
Yeah, I don't think I'd go with either one.
Yeah, really. Ramen noodle gets pretty old, but you're right.
But they
People
say
like that
squirrel's
one.
just a big rat.
Gotta be
See?
squirrels
They're
in New
almost just
York.
like a rat.
Well, they're about the same size as New York City rats.
I mean, people ate them.
What about prairie dog? Anybody ever eat a prairie dog?
I never tried one of them.
But anything's edible, right?
Pretty much.
A lot of my Mexican friends could tell you about all that.
What about a skunk?
They'll eat. You're out of the picture there. They eat armadillos, you know, and they'll eat possum.
I've eaten
And
rattlesnake.
I mean, I won't, but they will.
It doesn't sound very good.
Possum?
I like, you know, organic
Rabbit.
potatoes and beets and organic.
There you go.
Oh, we've got that right here.
And,
In Robert's garden. One moment, let
I eat
me...
healthy.
There we go.
Real
Organic
healthy.
gardening. Okay, back to y'all.
That's the way I'm a bachelor, and I take
I thought you were married.
32 years. And
Oh, so you're a bachelor?
She left 12 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I get 2 sweet potatoes organic, 2
Oh,
regular
boy.
organic potatoes, about 4 beets, some Brussels sprouts, and a deal of squash, and boil it all.
Ooh.
A
then
deal
I
of
eat.
squash?
Then I eat it,
Squish,
and then I
squash.
put it in the ice box, and then I eat it again, and then I put it in it lasts 3 days before I'm done. And I got an organic meal every time. All I got to do is pop it out of there and microwave it, and bam.
No meat?
That's no meat, hardly.
Wow.
You're a vegetarian?
I'm not a vegetarian, but I don't eat much. Chicken and fish.
So would that make him a vegetarian or not?
I'll eat hamburger.
I asked the educated one.
No, he couldn't possibly.
Well, they're educated, but I mean the one who knows
bean
all that stuff.
burritos, vegetables, they're vegetable lasagna. You can get those.
Yeah.
I get those and put them in the oven, and they last about 8 days.
I can't eat very much meat either. That's why I puke all the time. I try to eat meat. Oops, I said that on video.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have some
meat's hard to
pizza.
digest, you know.
Yes, it is.
It's
For me, it's pretty much impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So I never saw you, but I heard your cocks fighting when I was a little girl. I mean, I don't know. I've probably seen you before.
Yeah,
I just
that
don't
was
know
my
you.
dad. He pretty
But you
well
were
did
there,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was growing up with it, but I never handled one. You know what I mean? I never
Yeah.
fought them.
Did it become illegal before you could or something?
Dad started out and he made this is my dad. He raced horses first. Then he raised greyhounds, and they did it for a hobby then. There was no money in it. He got out of that and started fighting roosters. He seined minnows out on the river to make a living. And then when the chicken fighting went out, he went back to the greyhounds.
Oh.
So he would find something that was fun to do, that involved nature and Mother Nature and animals, and he'd figure out a way to make a living out of it. And he had a knack for it.
He always had a
nobody
wad
else.
of bills in his pocket about
That's
like
insane. That's just like you, Christopher. Is everybody out there like that?
Well, no.
Out there in
no,
Greer County?
This guy's rare.
Okay, but but you're
He's
like
a
that
rare.
too. Do you have your own garden?
No, I tried. It burned up last year. Our summers are getting so
You
hot.
did.
Yeah,
you
they are.
Did garden.
I've had
I've
some good
seen
ones.
your gardens.
When I was raising my kids, I grew a garden for
Yeah.
about 8 years there. Good one, you know.
You bet.
Chris growed one that he took and got it and went to farmer's market.
I remember.
Big one.
Yeah.
And he tapped into the irrigation ditch
That sounds
with
like.
a pipe. And they
That's
had-
what you
and-
did?
So yeah, and he had it
I
gravity
dammed
flow.
up their leak.
They didn't know you did it?
No,
It was
I
a
dammed the leak
and
up.
He put a pipe in it, and he ran it out
Yeah.
into his garden, and he gravity flowed and watered a great big old garden.
Wow, that's brilliant.
Just flooding the heck out of it. For nothing.
Did you turn it off and on, or was it
I'd
just?
have to go, pull pipe out of the hole just to stop it.
They never wondered where their water was going?
It was a leak. The canal, they couldn't help it.
His daddy was brilliant.
Oh yeah, Dad was a genius.
He knew all the plants, what they were good for.
Yeah, I've heard that.
He knew all kinds of
Well,
things.
Christopher knows that stuff. He'll be driving along and he'll say, "Look at that, all the lamb's quarters." And every time he says it, I think he's talking about lamb. But he's talking about plants.
Yeah, we got a bunch of it growing here. Right beside Robert over there is a lamb's quarter.
Oh, good
See, it's
That's
supper.
why Chris is a mechanic. Mr. James taught all of his kids how to go through a motor.
Well, that's it.
Every one of them.
I never
are
forgot a
mechanically
word my
inclined.
dad said. I was stuck to him like glue all my life.
Yeah.
On him like a shirt, were you?
I was. I might as well have been joined at the hip.
Yep, we miss them.
Really.
So where did you go to school, Bubby?
Granite till the 8th grade, and then Blair.
Oh, what year did you graduate?
69.
Oh, okay, so that was
Granite
after
School
Uncle
has
Jim.
bars on it.
You knew my mom and my uncles and aunts then.
Blair?
Yeah,
2 years older.
Birds.
Yeah.
I've
Jim
got
Bird.
a-
Yeah, he's my
you
uncle.
Jim Bird's
I got a
people.
big
Yeah, we're Jim Bird's people.
Yeah, Jim Bird. Love Jim Bird.
How's Jim anyway? I hadn't heard from him forever.
He's doing great.
All right, looks like y'all are done with the video, so this is awesome. Okay, this was great, Bubby and Christopher. Say bye to New York City.
Hold on. We need some snow down here.
Yeah, snow. Send us some snow. All right, now I'm going to turn it off.
Snow.